Here we go. Showtime, game time. Game time, showtime. Welcome back. Welcome back on a day that it's been an interesting one. I'm gonna go ahead and just this is gonna be posted today, and there's just a crazy thing that happened today, and I unfortunately saw it on my feed, and I just, I'm not gonna speak too much on it. I don't have any true, real, well thought out, well studied arguments, thoughts, or anything of that nature, but I do think that we could all benefit from listening to Where Is the Love by the Black Eyed Peas. I think that should be I think everybody should listen to that once or twice in the next 24 hours. Yeah, we all need to listen to Where Is the Love by the Black Eyed Peas. I think that we need it as a country. Where is the love? Where's the love? Have the love. Be the love. Let's move on. So, one of my favorite things that I've realized is terms change, but principles don't, right? So, like, the example I'll give you is so in 2025, it's rage baiting, right? It's like rage baiting, like you're rage baiting somebody, but probably 10 years ago, that was called trolling. Like you're trolling somebody, and there used to be like a troll face meme. But that's principally the same thing. So now, the question is, what did they call trolling? What did they call rage baiting in the 1600s or the 1800s or even, mid 1900s, whatever time period? What do you think they called trolling or rage baiting? Really need to figure that out. I think that'd be real interesting to figure out what words they used for trolling or rage baiting. Yeah, the principles are the same though. So I guarantee you people were still rage baiting back then, or trolling, or whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. Rizzing, they were rizzing up the local town's folk, the local, the local merchant's daughter. That 100% was happening. They were rizzing them up, but what did they call it? What did they call that? I need to know. We need to find that out. All right. Yeah, terms change, principles don't. This is the next thing. This is obviously very important. If animals saw what we did to them in regards to preparing them, and I'm not even trying to sound any other type of way, but do you think they would throw a riot? If they saw, their buddy Clyde the cow, if they saw him get, whatever, and then thrown on the smoker with a bunch of seasoning, and, his ribs were fall off the bone and smelled delicious, what happens then? Are they just over there you fucking kidding me? That's what you did? You just now marinated him and you marinated him in sauce for 24 hours, then you sous vide him, and then you just threw him on there to sear him and give him a good crust? Sorry, I'm trying to keep it together with that, but that's a real curiosity I've got. Do you think they would throw a riot? I think they would. I think there would be a massive animal upheaval if they saw, their buddy on a corn dog stick. Or if they saw him, getting sliced onto a deli sandwich. That's just a tough look. It's just a tough look. So, yeah, I think they would throw Riot. I think they would. Back on the, I love these. I got some at the store. I just love a sparkling water. Don't know what it is. I think it's just the fizzy, a little bit of fizz in there, a little differentiator. You know what I mean? Something a little different. I just realized too that I did not turn the light on. This might be a really dark episode. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it short because I really want to go and just lay in bed. I want to go lay down in my bed and try to read this entire book. And excuse me, man, I'll tell you what, I have not treated this like it's showbiz. I'm over here yawning. I've been belching. It is what it is. But there's a book that one of my buddies texted me and asked if I had read, and I had a copy of it, and I've read it ages ago. And so he just asked me if I'd read it. I was like, I'll give it another read. So it's a small book. It's not a big serious one, but still pretty early in the evening. And I think I'm just gonna set some time aside and really just dial in and read the whole book as much as I can. And then I'm gonna try not to fall asleep with my phone playing YouTube. Almost every single night I watch like golf YouTube. I've always had to watch something boring to go to bed. Like just something perfectly boring. And there's been handfuls of subjects on this. Like mine that I've used. Like for example, I used to fall asleep to chess. Chess was perfectly boring. It's like you can pay attention to it or not, and nothing's gonna change. Like that is important. Okay, push this up a little too far. Other one was this phone game I've played for seriously, like, I mean, a majority of my, not majority, but almost a majority of my life, I've played this phone game called Clash Royale. I know that's ridiculous to say out loud. But Clash Royale's low-key slept on, and it's a really good game. It's the best phone game by far. I'm not going to mansplain Clash Royale right now. Anyway, I used to watch people play that because it's like you're playing against somebody. It's not like you're playing against a computer or like a level. It's like you're playing against another person. So that's always been fun. But now it's been golf YouTube. And there's a couple guys on there that I just really enjoy watching. And they're fun to watch. They're funny, they're cool, they're really good at golf. But it doesn't matter if I watch it all or not. I just go to bed to it. And the reason I don't want to do that anymore is because I think whenever you sleep with your phone, like playing stuff, and I didn't even give one crack, but pause. I think when you're falling asleep watching stuff on your phone, it's like right here, like close to you, just saying words. I don't think that like you dream as much, and I really want to dream it up tonight. I want to have some big juicy dreams, big fun dreams, just something. And I'm hoping that works because usually when I read and then fall asleep and don't look at my phone, I'm cooking on the dream scale. So, yeah. I don't know if you use your phone to fall asleep or if you watch something specific to go to bed, maybe TV. Did you know your brain is the least active? Your brain is the least active when you are watching like a TV show or like a something. It's the least active your brain ever is. Just completely shuts off pretty much. So I'd say a lot of people fall asleep to that stuff. And I'm not judging or anything. It's just an interesting fact. And, you got to take those and roll with it. What are you going to do about it? You're going to keep on turning it off? Or are you going to let it turn and burn and have a little party time to itself? It's up to you. My middle school principal, that just reminded me, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to go get looked at for ADHD. my middle school principal reminded me. Excuse me. We definitely need to get checked out for sure after this. After that 30-second jargon, yeah, ridiculous. Principal used to say every morning, make it a great day or not, choice is yours. And I don't think he realized how hard that hit. Hey, maybe he did, but that shit banged. Hearing that every morning was annoying, sure, if you didn't want to hear it. But hearing it every morning was also kind of nice. You know, and then you look back and you're like, low-key, he was spitting. Who was that? Socrates up there on the mic in the principal's office? Who was that? You know? And it's true. Make it a great day or not. Great day or not. Choice is yours. So, no matter what happens, try to make it a great day. And if you have the opportunity, help someone else make it a great day. Have a fun interaction with a stranger. Let a positive, intrusive thought seep out and say something cool or fun. It's when good things happen. All right. That's going to be it for today's episode. I hope that you didn't have to use your night vision goggles to see me. It is what it is. We'll continue to grind. And until next time. Not going to exit like that again. Wow.